Hey guys, it's Nate, aka The Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the second channel. Guys, today we're going to look at the brand new evolutions that have dropped on FC24. We just got, literally an hour ago, the Cut Inside Evo. It's yet again another right wing, right mid positioned Evo, and it's crazy. EA are dropping some insane Evos right now. It is paid. We're going to go all in depth on what cards fit this, what cards you can put into the Cut Inside Evo, and the Finisher Evo. There's a really hyped Antony that you can get. That's probably the most popular card right now. It's his first evolution of the entire year. He fits both of these together, as does Kai Havertz and a number of other players that make this double evolution combo situation here really cool for the upgrades that you can potentially get. It's making some even crazier cards than we've ever seen before. And also just want to talk about evolutions in general as we head into Team of the Year, and it feels like how these evolutions have been impacting this game right now. We're not going to talk about like the icon pick and stuff that also came out today on Sunday. We'll cover that in the normal YouTube video that will come out on the normal time on the main channel. This is all about Evos today, guys, because Evos are taking over this game. As we know, we've talked about Evos on this channel before. We talk about them all the time in the main channel videos and on stream. But let's go over this brand new Cut Inside Evo. What is it, right? It is yet again for right wing players. You get a really big shooting boost. Overall boost +4. You get +2 pace, +8 shooting, 5 passing, 2 dribbling, and 4 physical. So a really solid boost, but that's not all. You do get a power shot play style on the card, which again makes your power shots, I think, more powerful, and the animation is faster. Power shot plus is pretty OP in my opinion. Power shot regular playstyle is decent, not insane, it's decent. And then also they give out another weak foot upgrade, which is really crazy, as we're going to look at with the Cut Inside Evo combined with the Finisher Evo. Both of these give a weak foot upgrade, which means if you're doing somebody who can be combined between Finisher and Cut Inside, you can get a +2 on the weak foot, which is pretty crazy. And then also the center forward position has been added to any card that you fit into this, which actually is kind of clutch if you think about it. Like, I've got Kulusevski and I got a choice to make. Do I want the Kulusevski with the Trivela plus playstyle and do the Finisher evolution, or do I want to do the Cut Inside to get a little bit better shooting base stat? But this is one of the cards that does fit inside of this. And yeah, wow, 4-star, 5-star for Kulusevski, of course, getting boosted up there. What a card that would be. Again, he's got the power shot added to his card. He's got finesse, flair, and the Energizer battery, relentless. I've got Alvarez in here, who is a right wing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Alvarez. I don't know if he fits. I don't think he fits the double Evo. His shooting is too high. Yeah, his finishing is obviously going to be way too high to go into the Finisher Evo after Cut Inside. So that's kind of the situation with the Cut Inside Evo. And this is really unlocking a lot of double upgrade potential. Now, the problem is it's also 100,000 coins or 500 FC points. Yesterday, we had the Finisher Evo, right? Which was 100K, and we were like, wow, this is creating some crazy cards, right? We talked about the Weah, the Kulusevski that I have for that, or, you know, some players like Rodrigo, Kavicha that go into that look really insane. But then we also have another 100,000 coin evolution today, which that's a lot of coins, 200,000 coins, especially if you're going to double Evo some of these. You're spending 200,000 coins. You better be getting a really good card. And I think that is the reason why it's downvoted so much from Futbin. It is 88% downvoted, and I think that's purely because of the cost, and because yesterday we had an insane one in Finisher, and maybe people are comparing those two together and they think, okay, Finisher is the better one. But yeah, absolutely mental these last 2 days, the Evos in general. Now, what I want to start to look through with you guys is show you some of the really crazy Evo combinations that you can make between Finisher and Cut Inside, or just the Cut Inside or Finisher in general. I mean, Antony right now, he was just 7,000 coins. He's 5K. This is his first evolution of the year. This is the most hype card out of all of this. He went from 700 coins, this card value, now up to 5K because of this evolution. Guys, this is the card that we're looking at for Antony. He goes into the Cut Inside Evo first, which actually, this is really interesting. In the Cut Inside Evo, you can put a player in it that has a playstyle plus. There is no limit because it doesn't give you a playstyle plus out of it. You can put a player in who does already have a playstyle plus. Like, nobody here in my club is a good example of that because nobody has one. But Hemp is one of the cards that works pretty well for this, and she has a playstyle plus of whipped pass plus, right? So that's one interesting thing about the Cut Inside. It does seem sort of like these Evos were meant to kind of work together. But this is the Anthony card, right? You put him into cut inside first, you get an 85 rated version. Then you put him into the finisher Evo, you pay 200,000 coins, and you get an 88 Anthony with 5-star skills like his base has. But you get that weak foot up to 4-star weak foot. He ends up with Trivela Plus, Finesse Shot, Technical Flare, Trickster Trivela, and Power Shot playstyles. High work rates. You've got 99 agility. You've got 94 balance, 92 finishing, and 92 long shots, but below 89 shot power, which is really, really good for Trivelas. And again, the 4-star weak foot, the left-footed. This card is going to be insane for Trivelas for sure. And the dribbling with the skills, he's got 93 dribbling as well. His left stick is going to be mental. He's got technical, not technical plus, but regular technical. This is going to be a crazy, crazy card. The question that I just put on X, Twitter, was, or I said more so, not even a question. I said, I think this card, if it was on the market, would end up being more than 200,000 coins, at least as it would have been released in a promo when it's in packs, right? Sometimes cards go down months after they're out of packs, and then you're like, oh, Nate, 2 months later, he's 100K. Sure, but this card for me, being the first special for Anthony of the entire year, with the 5-star skills and the 4-star weak foot upgrade, that's massive. And I have to imagine that if Anthony gets a promo card at all in the next, I don't know, like month or two, like when would Anthony get a promo card? He's not going to be involved in Team of the Year at all, unless there's like a Team 2 of the Ice versus Fire promo or something like that he would fit into. It would give him a promo card. I just think that if you want an Anthony card with a boosted weak foot, this is the best card of Anthony that you're probably going to be able to get at least for a while, because I mean, Future Stars, he's already had one of those. He doesn't go into the Future Stars promo after Team of the Year. They're going to have to boost up his weak foot and his stats above 88 in this card that you see right here to get a better version from a promo later on. I wouldn't trust EA to upgrade his card plus 5 shooting, plus 13 shooting, 5 pace, 10 passing, and like, you know, of course, the big dribbling boost that you get there, the physical boost too. So I think if you want an Anthony card, this is probably the best one you're going to get for a while, unless EA do something bananas with a promo team. That is definitely the most hyped card right now in this game, for sure. You see he's 5,000 coins. He's very, very expensive. Leroy Sané's brother from the Ultimate Dynasties promo is up a lot in price. I mean, he was, what, like 14K, and now he's up to 23 because he fits this Evo as well. He actually fits the cut inside and the finisher Evo, but I think people are doing the cut inside because you get that center forward position change. You do get the 90 shooting and the 90 pace. And he goes 3-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 99 shot power. He's got finesse, ping, technical, quick step, and power shot. And that's the other thing in the other situation that you're running into with this Evo, is you're running into a thing where it's like, okay, I have to decide, does this player look better in the finisher Evo or in the cut inside Evo? Because some of them fit both, like Kulusevski, who I showed you. I think I like the Kulusevski with the Trivela Plus better than I like the Kulusevski with a little bit higher shooting, right? You go 90 shooting, but on the 88 rated card, yes, you have 87 shooting, but you get Trivela Plus, and I think he has a little bit better of like, what is it, a passing or something like that? Or no, it's physical is a little bit better. You get a little bit better stats on the card that doesn't get the playstyle plus in the end. So I think I'm going to go with finisher for Kulusevski, but that's kind of how it looks for multiple of these cards. If you go into the popular Evolutions players, you can see that some of them fit multiple of these. Cut inside Alvarez, right? Instead of the, oh, that's a combo Evo for Alvarez. Just kidding. That is not like his gold card or something else going into that. But specifically for the Kulusevski, that situation is popping up. Now here's Chloe Kelly with the whipped pass playstyle plus, which 90 pace and 90 passing with the whipped pass plus, and now with the upgraded 5-star weak foot. I don't think her gold card has a 5-star to begin with, right? It does not. So she goes to a 5-star weak foot, which then, I mean, you could probably say I'll play her on the left as well if I wanted to in game. Those passing stats with whipped pass plus, dead ball, technical, power shot, and her card on the market is not that expensive. 3,000 coins if you were to pack it or buy it. You know, you do have to spend 100,000 coins, but that is a pretty sizable boost. That looks a lot more like an attacking Chloe Kelly card than you would maybe use on the wing, but still, pretty crazy card there for her. Cold Palmer, a lot of people were excited for this Evo for Cold Palmer, right? And I think his inform, honestly, guys, this is a pretty dope Evo in my opinion as well. If you are a Chelsea fan, he's 35,000 coins for his inform. That's not that expensive. I mean, if he had a promo card that was 90 pace, 91 shooting with right wing and cam, like this is one of those right wing cards that can also play center attacking mid and center forward. So that makes him really interesting for squad building. And he's going to end up being 4-star, 4-star. He's lacking a bit on the play styles for sure, but 95 shot power, 95 finishing. His balances and reactions are a little bit low, and his composure's kind of low too. But if you're a Chelsea fan, like, you can probably pack Cole Palmer from an evolution, or sorry, not an evolution, the Team League player pick, and then put him into this evolution. I would have to imagine he wouldn't be that hard to pack. Of course, you couldn't pack him out of an 84 times 5, but at the very most, it's costing you like 30 or 40K to buy his inform, which all informs right now, like the reason his inform is 35K is because all informs are up right now anyway. So it's not like he's going to drop a ton. Maybe out of packs he could. So if you're like, hey, I want to wait a while to do this Cole Palmer and save it until his inform's cheaper, then you could go ahead and do that. But I mean, his inform is 35, 36K right now because that's where all informs are on this market. Some other sick cards that fit into this. Politano, once again, Politano fit in yesterday's finisher, and now he also fits into today's cut inside. Again, it's the pace difference, right? Just like with Kulusevski, you get a little bit more pace on the finisher card, but you get less shooting. But then you get the playstyle plus on finisher as well. So you got to decide if you want Politano, which one of those you actually want to go for. This Embuemo card looks pretty cool, but you probably can't do that one anymore because power shooter is gone. So just be careful with some of these crazy Evos in here. I've seen some crazy players already pop up. Alicia Lehman is actually, well, you would have had to do a little double Evo situation here with the cut inside. Okay, she fits finisher and cut inside. So this is a double up. Okay. So Alicia Lehman, you can actually get a 5-star weak foot Alicia Lehman with 96 positioning, 60 balance. Wow. That is not good. But Trivela Plus, for her card added in there, that's one that some people will probably be doing too. And that is a double up with the latest 2 Evos, which I wanted to show you guys some of the best cards you can double up on. This one's crazy. Lucas Vazquez is a right back with also having right wing on a secondary position. This takes him from being kind of a defensive type, maybe even a midfielder type card. Look at this card. High medium work rates, Lucas Vazquez with Trivela and a 5-star weak foot, who can now also play center forward with 96 positioning, 91 shot power, and 87 long shots. 99 stamina as well with whipped pass, block, and rapid. Like, that is just a very, very interesting card. A right back with 90 passing and 87 shooting. Like, he doesn't even look like a right back because this is a right wing Evo, and that's the stats that are being boosted for him. So that's kind of crazy. Also want to shout out cut inside. Look at this double Evo. You could put him into Crossing Crusader and then get a bit of an attacking upgrade too. So you could boost that defense a little bit and still get a boost to your shooting, passing, and dribbling. That's pretty crazy. And that card right there is no longer possible for Lucas Vazquez, but that's 91 pace and 90 dribbling as well. There's some crazy combinations in here, guys, and that's another thing that I want to point out and talk to you guys about. Again, as we always say with Evos, take your time, all right? There's no hurry. If there's nothing that sticks out to you right away that you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta do this, then maybe wait, sit on it a little bit, because you never know what cards are going to come out via SBCs, via Team of the Week even in the next couple of weeks. Like, we have Cole Palmer, who's in this week's Team of the Week, and he's evolvable. Mavropanos from this Team of the Week, evolvable, right? Phil Foden, evolvable. So you never know what's going to drop in a Team of the Week that could make some of these look really, really insane. This Lamella card, 4-star, 5-star, high work rates, can play center attacking, mid, center forward, and then the right side of the pitch as well. Like, that's a really good looking card. He's got finesse shot, Trivela, technical, and power shot. That's a really crazy looking center attacking mid with maybe, I don't even know what you put on it, maybe an engine. That shooting is fine enough. Boost up the pace a bit. He's mostly explosive. 99 aggression stat, and that's better than his winter wild cards, probably. I haven't compared them, but it's got to be close to his winter wild cards in terms of how good that card is, and basically 20,000 coins. Now, again, you got to pay for it, right? This isn't a free Evo, but it is nice. Havertz is one that I thought was pretty sick. I know Havertz has the left back card, but if you want a striker Havertz, attacker Havertz, you can put him into the finisher 1 or 2 and then put him into cut inside. You end up with the 5-star weak foot Havertz with, you've got Trivela, you've got finesse, technical, chip shot, or maybe that's dead ball. I always forget which one that is. And then power shot and first touch. So 99 finishing, sorry, 99 positioning, 97 finishing for this Havertz card. Great passing, great curve stats. His balance is a bit off. What is his, does it say if he's like lengthy or explosive or whatever he is? I'm not sure. I don't know where to look. Oh, he's controlled. There it is. He's controlled. But what about with an engine? He's still controlled. What if we did like a marksman? Still controlled. Can we boost up that strength a lot? I don't know if any of these chem styles change his accelerate. I think he'd be controlled all around, but like boom, throw a hawk on that card and that's crazy. Or throw an engine on him as well to boost up that passing and dribbling and the pace more so. Or maybe you just go with a hunter. Just throw a hunter on his card and boost up that pace and max out the shooting. That's a pretty crazy Havertz card as well. There's a lot of cool combinations in here, and that's if you want to know how I found this, to look up all the combinations for if you want to do finisher and cut inside and maybe try to find like a lower rated card that you could boost up to a really high level. I'm going to foot.gg. I'm clicking on the evolutions tab, evolutions players, and then I'm going on cut inside and finisher. I'm highlighting both of those and then highlight uses all the selected evos. I know a lot of you guys know how to do this, but just to show you how to do it, then it's going to show you the highest rated ones. But you can find some gems by maybe sorting by, like what I like to do, total in-game stats. And that'll sort you by players that have the total in-game stats. Like, look at this card, Wang Shuang. If you like NWSL links, you're talking a 5-star weak foot center attacking mid with 90 pace and 92 shooting, right? There's going to be so many gems that you can find. Visca actually gets a 3-star, 5-star card. Sarabia, Rashika, Salamakers, Descordova-Reed. Descordova-Reed's card doesn't look that amazing. Bergwijn, 86 rated, looks pretty solid. Diego Gonçalves. There's going to be so many really, really cool cards inside of here. Wow, look at this. Shanda from Liga F. Striker right wing, 5-star weak foot, of course, with the boost. But we're looking at 93 shooting and 90 pace with 98 finishing. Rapid, Trivela, quick step, incisive pass, and power shot. So do some searching in here and find some really, really cool cards. That's, again, one of my favorite parts about all of these Evos. Here's another right back, another player to right back. Jacob Murphy fits in this as well. I think one of the, maybe it was you couldn't be a center mid on the Evo. Was that one of the requirements for the Evo cut inside? Position right wing. That might have been on finisher that you could not be a center mid. Yeah, must not be center mid. Interesting. That's what I love looking at with these cards, man. It's just all the combinations that you can make. Harry Wilson, I think Harry Wilson's inform actually looks really, really cracked too. And then if you have any Evo players, kind of like I have in my club, I should check my evolutions and see what it says here for Alvarez. Like, I'm going to be able to Evo a couple of these cards now. I mean, Alvarez looks like he can go into the Founders upgrade and then finisher 1 or 2, and I could end up having this Alvarez, which does look pretty cracked. 4-5 high work rates. Not that many play styles, but a pretty good looking card. 86 rated if he goes Founders straight into cut inside. The one thing I would tell you to maybe do if you're looking into some sort of like a Evo combination like we were looking at here, make sure you pay attention to the overall rating. Like this Jovan Cabral with 86 pace, 88 shooting, 4-star, 5-star. I have one of these in my club that I might be able to put into this Evo too, depending on how big the boost is. But like higher rating cards, of course, you think, okay, I'm not going to be able to Evo them again in the near future. But like this card, if there was another Evo for passing and dribbling, since he's going to have that center forward like play style, I guess, or center forward position, it doesn't really help him for like the there's the one Evo that boosts the passing and the dribbling a lot. But, you know, the lower rating the card is, the better that it will probably be for potential evolutions down the line. So that's one thing to think about with this. But take your time, guys. Work up to those coins. Like we talked about recently, when you're building up your, like, hype for an evolution and who you want to put in it, make sure you think about the coins that it's going to cost you to get that done. And if it's going to cost you a lot of coins and you don't have a lot of coins, maybe set yourself a goal, get to trading, get to investing, and that way you can look at it as in, all right, I'm going to trade to get this Evo. But guys, these Evos, like, I know I haven't done any of those Evos yet, but I look at my team and I look at, like, I'm starting to get more Evo players in my squad. Like Kyle Walker's in the squad now. I just did the Rigoni Evo that was pretty crazy with 97 passing, 90 pace. But specifically now for so many of you guys, I think about how many of these players are going to be working and making it into your guys' teams, whether you're doing the Malin, the Anthony, the Kelly, But whether you did Rodrigo, Kulusevski, if you still had any of these Evos that people are super, super excited about, like, these are cards that are pushing the power curve of the game. Like, it's crazy. And I said this, and we've been tweeting it a little bit and talking about it, but the level of these cards is insane. These cards, look at this. Look at these stats for Kulusevski. Like, this is the Kulusevski that I'm going to have. 90 pace, 89 passing, 91 dribbling with a 4-star, 5-star. Like we tweeted out last night, these are players that are on the level of what you see during Team of the Season. This Cuadrado is another double upgrade. You go to 93 pace, you can play right back, 90 dribbling. I mean, that is not quite as good as his Thunderstruck card, but it's more attacking, more of a right wing than a right back, I would say. And you get the 5-star, 5-star. Is this one 5-5? It's 5-3. Wow. That's pretty crazy. But, like, yeah, these cards are so meta and they're so insane that, what is this? I can't even keep talking. This card is crazy. Fatawu Isaku. What? 91 pace, 92 shooting, 92 passing, 94 dribbling, 4-star, 5-star. Trivela power shot, technical, flair, acrobatic, and quick step. 87 composure and 83 reactions, higher than I thought it would be. 99 shot power, 97 long shots, almost maxed out passing. That is, whoa. I know it's Leicester Lynx, so you're in EFL Championship, not the best, but oh my gosh, if you have Budding Starlet left still, that's a crazy evolution right there. But that's what I'm saying, man. These cards, I can't even continue to talk about it before we see another, like, absolutely mental multiple look Evo here. These cards are just, they're just crazy, man. I know Babajide is a card that a lot of people are looking at. You can put her in a stop right there and then finish her and get this cracked 89 rated card. That's a striker. It's going to have the 5-star weak foot as well. Wait, does she have 5 skills? No. 4-star, 5-star. What a card. There's so many meta options here. It's going to hurt the market as it is, right? It's hurting the market today because, number one, people have to sell. We talked about this a lot, right? When there's tradable, or sorry, when there are Evos that cost coins, people have to sell cards to afford those, to pay for them with the coins, right? Especially if they don't want to pay the FC points. But I have to imagine EA selling a ton of FC points because 500 FC points seems so much less to give out than 100,000 coins. But anyways, people are having to sell cards to go and buy the players that they need to get for these Evos that they want to do, and then also to pay for the Evos as well. So it's taking prices down in the market because people are selling cards. And technically, think of this as like an SBC, right? When you do an SBC, you're turning something tradable in for something untradeable. You never get those 100,000 coins back from doing that SBC. It's kind of a one and done and it's gone, right? But also at the same time, as those coins are being drained off the market, you have people that are going to be not going out and buying a left or right wing player for their team now because of how good these evolutions are and how good you can get a player in your team. Garnacho, look at this. If you did Relentless Winger Garnacho, you've now got yourself the opportunity to upgrade him to 93 pace, 90 shooting, 90 dribbling, and 3-star skills is tough, but 5-star weak foot with finesse, quick step, flair, relentless, and Trivela plus with 99 agility and balance. Wow, that left stick is going to be crazy. So some crazy United cards there. There's the Havertz one that we already looked at. Felipe Anderson and Rafinha. Guys, there's so many insane cards that fit into this. Bergwijn. Bergwijn, if you did this SBC, you're crazy, but you've got a Bergwijn now that goes to 91 shooting and 90 pace and does only go to a 3-star weak foot, but at least gets a little bit of an upgrade. I wonder if the gold Bergwijn can get a double upgrade. That might be pretty good. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be very careful on the market, especially for right wings and maybe even just all attackers in general. I'll be very, very careful at the moment because it just seems like there is not a lot of demand for right wings. Of course, as you take a look at the market, a lot of those player prices are dropping. And it's just because people don't have to buy these cards because they're doing evolutions and they're getting these cards in their team that are free, right? Not really free because you're paying 100 or 200,000 coins, but they're cards that you never have to worry about their price again because once you got it, you've got it in the club and you're good to go. Rafinha's 300,000 coins again. He went from 300 to 330. He might go back up to 330 because these cards are rare. They move. Yeah, the panic is crazy, and I don't think the Evos are going to keep dropping at this fast of a rate because I'm sure EA wants to save some of these Evos for Team of the Year. We do have a decent amount of them expiring soon. The Team League upgrade goes away soon. But Evos in general, it just seems like in the past month or so, maybe EA is trying to capitalize on new players getting onto the game, new hype around the game for Winter Wildcards with the holidays, a lot more people playing. Maybe they're just capitalizing on that. But there have been so many Evos, and a lot of them have been really, really good. And I think it's going to continue during Team of the Year, guys. Like, Evo content is outshining SBC content most days at this point. Not that we're getting tons of crazy Evos every day, but multiple times per week we're getting crazy Evos. So we'll continue to watch the market and see how things happen, but I wanted to kind of just have a chat with you guys about Evos today because it is all popping off with this side of the game right now. So make sure you spend a little bit of time thinking about who you want to fit in to these Evos, and then, you know, maybe if it's not somebody that you can do right away, take a step back, sit back for a day or maybe even a week. These are out for 20 days. Who knows? Team of the Year might come around and there might be some absolutely crazy combinations that you could dream up with these cards right here. So that's going to be the video for today. If you guys did enjoy it, smash a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys in a video tonight on the main channel. Peace out.